stopped complaining. And the reason behind my journey of like just stopping complaining in my life is because I realize I am at such a unique position, especially as it relates to academically, where a lot of people aren't going to understand my complaints that I have because it requires so much nuance. It requires a whole bunch of knowledge. And I realized I was getting to a point where I was just screaming into a void, and nobody could really grasp what I was going through or what I was feeling. And so then that started to annoy me even more. And I just started to becoming a bummer. And I hated that feeling. And something happened earlier last week where that was the first time that I was like enraged, right? And I had to realize I cannot navigate life through the extremes of complaining or really feeling these emotions so intensely because I suppressed them in the name of complaining, right? And so the framework in which I am using to stop complaining is voicing how I feel. And I think that is a level of vulnerability that we don't talk about, no matter like the nuance or situation or scenarios. And I think when it comes to voicing how we feel, we typically leave this solely to like romantic feelings or I feel so misunderstood. But even in the mundane, like naming, like I feel invisible right now because nobody acknowledged me in this store. That also provides a solution-oriented approach in what my next step will be. Will I decide to speak up? Will I decide to leave? Or will I just decide to stay in a moment that gives me full autonomy of my actions and addressing the feeling at hand, allowing me to have a full emotional process? Hopefully that makes sense.